Another huge game on Saturday against Wrexham, one of your former clubs as well.
Yeah, I didn't have a great, I didn't enjoy my time there really. I had only had a season there, but I had a couple of bad injuries there, and I was out for I don't know 3 or 4 months of that season. So, but it was a good club at the time. I signed under Dean Saunders, and it was a good experience. But one that I was glad to at the end. I signed for Darton at the end of the season, which I was glad to go home really. But yeah, but on the flip side of things, we've got to win the game really. It's a massive opportunity for us, and especially with the sticky couple of results we've had. But it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, you say sticky results, but I mean Tuesday nights against Tranmere, first half absolutely outstanding, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I said before that we came off it on Saturday, and we weren't playing the way that we have been playing, so it was really important to start the game off like what we can do, and I think the first half was really good. Just a shame we couldn't go on and win the game.
Yeah. And obviously second half, right at the end, they could have snatched it with Andy Mangan. He was through, but great hands from you again, Sam, and you blunted him.
Yeah, well, like I say, it's probably a good save at the time, obviously late on in the game, but I think before that we had 3 or 4 chances. I think we could have gone 3-4-1 up at the time, so a little bit disappointed that didn't happen, but it's another point, and we've got to we plug on.
You pride yourself in clean sheets. There hasn't been for the last 2 games. I guess that's frustrating for you and the team.
Yeah, well, obviously we've conceded 5 goals in the last couple of games, which is not like us. So with the clean sheets we've had, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. But I always say that goals win games as well. So if we settle for 5-4 every week, you take that.
Yeah. Looking back to last month, you were named National League Player of the Month. Funny, really, it's not often goalkeepers get that type of accolade, so you must have been over the moon with that.
Yeah, I was happy, obviously on a personal level, but I said before, it just reflected the team. I can't take all the plaudits for it. Really, like Cloughie, Ethan, like the boys who at the back were absolutely outstanding, and we defended from the front. Really, everyone put a shift in, and it was for the whole club, really, not just for myself. But like you say, it was for a goalkeeper to get it's pretty unknown, really.
Yeah, the style of play this season has been absolutely incredible. I mean, people saying it doesn't even look like a National League, non-league team. It took a while for the players to sort of embrace that type of football.
Yeah.
You were made for it, really, Sam, weren't you? You're a footballing goalkeeper.
Well, it's a joy to playing, Ash. Like especially like the first half the other day. It's great. Like you actually enjoy playing, and I think that's kind of half the battle. And if all the lads enjoy it and buy into it, which the lads have, then it's joy to playing, especially when we get the results.
I called you a sweeper keeper the other week, so I'm not sure what you think of that, really.
I don't know. I literally just whatever job the manager wants me to do. I've said all along, I'm comfortable with my feet, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to make mistakes with your feet because of the way we play. So mistakes are going to happen, but like I say, it is a joy to play, and when we're playing that kind of football, and especially winning games.
Yeah. Do you feel you're in the form of your life? Would that be a fair thing to say?
I wouldn't say that. On stats, maybe it's with all the clean sheets. Maybe it's up there, yeah. But like I said, it's not about me. It's just about getting that win on a Saturday. Clean sheets are key sometimes, but whatever we've got to do to win the game, at the end of the season, I'll review my own personal performance at the end of the season, really. But I'm happy how I'm playing at the minute, and hope I continue.
And I guess with goalkeepers as well, like a wine, they get better with age. You're in your 30s now. It does seem to be is that a prime age for a goalkeeper, would you say? I mean, some keepers have played up to 40, haven't they?
I think I've been calling myself a fine wine for about the last 10 years, that's to be fair, but I don't know, end of the day as a goalkeeper, one minute you can be fantastic, the next you can make a mistake. So I think with age you just learn to deal with the ups and downs a bit better, I think. But playing in front of playing behind the defence side that we've got at the minute, they make my job a lot easier.
Yeah. Would you say in all the teams that you have played for, this is by far the best team you've played in terms of footballing ability?
I'd say it's up there, yeah, definitely, because everybody's comfortable with the ball, and it's nice to be able to give people the ball under pressure, knowing that 99 times out of 100 they're going to get out of it. So it just breeds confidence all through the team. So yeah, like I say, I'm enjoying it.
And it is a philosophy that the manager really he wants you to keep playing, doesn't he, at all times?
Yeah, well, we came off it on Saturday against Lincoln, and you know, we were hooving balls long and all that. So we, like I say, we had to get back on Tuesday back to how we play. So, but that's for one game. You know, it's not really good enough. We've got to do it every game, and because we can do it, and I think that's why the gaffer and all the lads, we were all frustrated after the game, because it's not like our normal selves.
Yeah. Finally, I'll just touch on Wrexham again. They're mid-table-ish at the moment. New manager this week has said players can go. So I mean, it's almost probably acting as a bit of an inspiration for the players that are there to prove him wrong. So it will be a tough game, Sam.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely a tricky fixture, and it's always a difficult game to go to Wrexham. You know, the fans are brilliant up there, and you know, they'll get a lot of fans there, quite hostile. So you know, players with a point to prove, it's always going to be a difficult game. So we've just got to go there and do what we've been doing for most of the season.
But and finally as well, these are the games you want to play, and you want to play your Wrexhams, your Lincolns, don't you? The bigger clubs, Tranmere's.
Yeah, definitely. The last two games, obviously with Wrexham on Saturday as well, they're proper like league fixtures, so they're what we need to get used to, and we need to start picking up results as well. Hopefully that'll stand us in good stead for hopefully getting promoted for next season.
Okay, cheers Sam.
Cheers,
thank you, mate.
Cheers.